Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Ashleigh for those of you who are new here, for those of you who aren't, hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining me once again. So today's video is my first video of 2023 and my first video for a while. Anyone that is subscribed to my channel or has watched my videos or is following my TikTok or Instagram knows that I took a little while off of YouTube. I was studying. Towards the end of last year, I was studying from like July till November, passed my exams in November, and then obviously it's like November, Christmas time, it gets really, really busy. And I just didn't get a chance to sit down and film or like plan videos, but I thought, right, this year, I'm going to do it, I'm going to get back into it. I've got a fireplace on the TV. I don't know, let me know if you think it works. I don't know where to film these days. Like in our flat, it's all white walls and stuff, and in our spare room I usually would film. A, Pat's currently working in there, and B, where I sit there's like a light above my head and it has really weird lighting, so I like this setup, but obviously I can't film in here if Pat's in here, so it's like, what do I do? But yeah, so I wanted to do a video about my 2023 like goals / resolutions kind of thing. I love watching people when they do these videos. I've watched a few this week and I've just actually sat down the last couple of days and done mine. I'm going to struggle a little bit, I think, speaking. I've been ill this week, if you can hear it in my voice. I've got a blocked nose and I've had a sore throat, and yeah, it's just hard to speak, so I'm going to try and like go a bit slow and just get through it. So I haven't done this video for a little while. I did one for 2019, my 2019 goals, and I did one for my 2020 goals. I didn't do one for 2021, or did I do one for 2021 from 2020? It's either I did one for 2019, 2020 or 2019, 2021. I can't remember which one, but I haven't done it for 2 years essentially. So I thought I'd do it because it's just nice to look back on and see what I actually have achieved. Those ones, I think looking back, weren't very realistic. Now this one I've done a little bit differently. I've basically broken my goals down. I've got it on my iPad here. I've broken my goals down into like different categories, and they're not like SMART targets, so it's not like things to achieve, it's just things that I would like to do in 2023. And yeah, I just want to be more organised on top of things. I feel like 2022 was a really good year for me, and I think it could have been a much better year if I actually like planned out my year and thought about it a bit more. But yeah, so I'm just going to go through them. Like I said, I've got my iPad and I'm going to talk through each thing. Some of them are really small things, but I'll kind of go through thing like group per group. I've also done my vision board for 2023, so I might show you that as well. It's what I have as my iPad background. I did do a little TikTok on it as well. But yeah, I thought I'd show you that. It's not great, to be honest. I've seen much better ones, but yeah. So I'm just going to get into it. If you do like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Also comment down below what videos you'd like to see from me this year. I might sit down after this video and do an anti-MLM video because I love them. And I haven't done one for a long time, but I need to kind of get back into the swing of them and like prepare videos and stuff. Those videos take a lot of planning, a lot of prep, and like they have to be kind of, like I can't sit on them for a couple of weeks and not edit them. I am going to try and do some more weekly vlogs and stuff too, but obviously when I work I don't do much, but I'm just going to try and like, you know, romanticise my life and film little bits here and there. It's my birthday tomorrow, the 8th, so we are actually going to London, so I'm going to try and vlog that. But yeah, I'm just going to do what I can and hopefully get back into it. But yeah, please give this video a big thumbs up if you do like it. Subscribe down below before you leave. I will also link down below my previous ones if you want to go and check them out. Like I said, there's one from literally 3 years ago now, which is so weird, or 4 years ago even. Also, comment down below if any of these are your goals or any of your own goals that you want to share with me. I really appreciate it. Just see what everyone else has going on. It's really nice to like see everyone else's goals. It's a great time to set goals. I mean, personally, I'm very much like, right, the new year doesn't have to be the new start anytime. You can have a new start anytime. But I think it's a really good time. It's a good opportunity to like set plans in place for the next year. And yeah, so we're all going to smash 2023, and I'm just going to stop rambling. This has literally been the longest intro, and get onto it. So the categories that I've broken down, there's obviously more things, but like these are like my main concerns of this year. So I've got health, mental health, financial, work, and then home. So I've got health, so there's quite a few things in here. There are a lot of minor things as well, but I thought I'd go into them. So these are more, like I said, I don't really like the term resolutions. These are more little goals that I want to achieve throughout the year and things that I want to focus on. And I think just having a look at this every now and then will really help me. So with health, I'm just going to go through each thing like I said. So the first one is go to the gym 3+ days a week. So I actually joined the Village gym. If you don't know the Village is a hotel in the UK. I joined the Village gym back in like end of October, and I didn't go the whole of December, so I haven't been for a long time now, but I do want to get back into it. It's just like waking up is such a struggle. I like to go first thing. I don't like to go later on in the day when I've eaten and I feel heavy. But I do love the gym. I think it's really important to go, but equally I don't want to put pressure on myself. My ideal would be to go 5 times a week, but I'm just going to say 3 times plus for now, because every week can get really busy, and I think that's the best plan for me, so I don't feel too pressured. So 3 times a week minimum to go to the gym. Now, even if that's for half an hour just walking on the treadmill, I think it's a great plan. It's a great step. I know we all say that in January, but I really do want to get into it. And I've signed up to the gym for a year, so I have to get into it. I need to use the facilities. Now I'm paying about, I think it's £58 a month I pay for it, so I need to make my most out of it, to be honest. The next one is take walks with Pat 3 times a week, 3 times plus a week. So we started this a little while ago. We'd go for a walk after dinner. I think it's really good for digestion. However, when it's the winter and it's cold and wet and dark, we just haven't been doing it for ages. We did one last week and then nothing since then. Again, I've been poorly, so I haven't really felt like it, but I definitely want to do it. So I spoke to Pat the other day and I said, we want to do this, and I've set up a plan for us where we're going to do at least 3 times a week. One has to be half an hour, one has to be 45 minutes, and one has to be an hour. So always getting like one long walk in and a shorter one, so before, like, okay, Monday, we haven't got too much on, let's do an hour walk. It's a great time to just get fresh air. If you're someone like me, I work from home 2 days a week, so I could literally be in the house all day and not do anything. Pat does walk to the train station and then from the train station on the other side, but it's just a good thing to do, I think, for not only digestion and mental health, fresh air. It's good for us to just have that time away from the TV, away from our phones, just talking to each other. I think it's a really great opportunity to like bond, and if we're doing other things that evening or we're not seeing each other that much that week, it's just you have that time. So half an hour, 45 minutes and an hour. Any walks over and above 3, we can choose what times we're going to do, but I just think it's really nice to have like set plans of what you actually do want to do in those walks. And then these are a few more like health things. So we've got maximum 3 days a week consuming cheese. I'm going to add one on here as well. Cut back on milk, black coffee and more green tea. Cut back on carbonated drinks. 1 to 2 naughty dinners a week. Eat more fruits and vegetables, at least 5 a day. Have healthy snacks prepped for the week and meal prep lunches. So I'm going to talk about them kind of as a whole. I really want to lose some weight this year, so I am literally verging on almost 100 kilograms. I think last time I weighed myself, I was 96 kilograms, which is a lot. I'm going to weigh myself again on Monday when I start the gym again. I'm going to weigh myself once a week, and I'm going to take body measurements once a month. So I've ordered a tape measure to do that. I've got the, what's it called? Active Era scales. I got it off Amazon. They're about £20, and it connects to your phone, so you stand on it and it like Bluetooths to your phone, and it gives you your weight, what's changed, your BMI, your body fat percentage, all things like that. It's really, really good, but it's very depressing when you haven't lost any weight. But that's something I really want to focus on, and it's not even about like I want to be skinny. I just want to feel healthier. I want to feel good in my body. I have gained a lot of weight over 2022, and things have changed, and I'm just not feeling happy, and I think health is a really big factor for that. So yeah, cheese, and the other thing I'm going to add is three times maximum a week consuming bread products, because I do find like bread products, cheese, dairy makes me really bloated. Cheese is something that I love and I can't cut it out, and neither is bread, but if I can limit it, then I think it's going to really, really help. Now when I say maximum 3 days a week consuming cheese, I mean like 3 times a week. So if I have a cheese sandwich and I have cheese with my dinner, that's 2. So it's not like Monday, Wednesday, Friday I can consume cheese, it's 3 times. And then in regards to the milk, black coffee and green tea, I've actually done, I'll show you my separate thing in a second, it's got like my health stuff broken down. So in regards to milk, I'm going to have 1 times a day average consumption of milk, but it's 7 times a week. So if I have 2 teas on a Monday with milk, that means there's got to be 1 day that week that I don't have tea, or I don't have milk, because it's only 7 times that week. So if I have 2 on Monday, I can only have 5 more times having milk, If I have tea on a Tuesday and cereal later that day, that's 2. I don't tend to eat a lot of cereal, so it's not really a problem, and I do have milk in my coffee. I do have a latte, and I have milk in my tea, but I do have them quite strong, but I just need to cut back on it. So I think if I have black coffee, green tea, and maybe like 1 tea in the afternoon, that should be absolutely fine. So I've got that, and I'll show you that in a second. Cutting back on carbonated drinks. I don't eat loads. I don't drink loads of carbonated drinks, and I only drink Pepsi Max. It's got no sugar. It's not too bad, but the aspartame isn't great, and again it makes you quite bloated, so I'm going to try and cut back on that. 1 to 2 naughty dinners a week, so this isn't like takeaways. Like, I really like to limit takeaways to like once a month even, again for like a saving point of view as well as a health point of view. So for example, we like tuna pasta bake, that's covered in cheese, and it's pasta, it's breadcrumbs. We like chicken wraps. It's not too naughty, but that is considered a naughty dinner for us, so it's having 1 to 2 of them max per week. For example, on Monday we're going to have a tuna pasta bake, and then next Saturday we're out for dinner, so that's our 2 naughty meals that week. And I'm going to do it Monday to Sunday, so yeah. And then what else did I say? Meal prep lunches. So again, we don't really do that, and if we do, like, we get a bit lazy, and Pat will have bagels and things like that, which isn't too healthy. I've been having smoothies for lunch, which again I really like, but I need something if I'm going to be going to the gym. I need more filling food, so I want to meal prep like chicken, potatoes, some veg, salad, just little things to mix it up. I need to get some ideas and like write down little recipes of what I'd like to do for lunches, so we can just mix it up every week or so. And I'll probably do 2 different meals a week, so one for like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and one for Thursday, Friday, or one for Monday, Tuesday, one for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Just have different lunches, and again I might take that meal and a smoothie, and just mix it up, and if I want to have a smoothie as a snack later on in the day or vice versa, yeah. But I know I get hungry, and I just don't want to keep having like ready-made snacks, if that makes sense. And then fruit and vegetables, again I do eat quite a lot of fruit and vegetables because I do have smoothies a lot, but it's just incorporating more veg into our meals. We've been doing Hello Fresh for the last couple of months, and that has been incorporating a lot more vegetables into our meals, and we're going to try Gusto as well, which I think will do the same thing. We've got the recipes. It's given us a lot of good ideas of like what to add to meals, but equally when we do our own meals, I want to be able to just add veggies here and there, and just, you know, buy more veg, have more fruit and veg in the fridge. And equally healthy snacks. I will buy fruit, but I won't eat it because I don't want to prepare it. So what I might try and do is like on a Sunday, is just prepare some snacky bits for the week, for a couple of days or so. Because if I want to have like something sweet in the evening, I could have strawberries with some biscuit spread. I eat white chocolate Reese's peanut butter cups all the time. I love them. You get 4 in a pack, and I will eat 4 in one sitting. But I've actually just taken them all out of the pack and put them into a tub, so I can even have like 1 or 2 and break it up into some frozen yogurt or something. It's just about limiting things a little bit less. It's not about not eating them, but just cutting back on what I am eating, if that makes sense. So then I'll move on to the next category, which is mental health. So again, I've got to go to the gym 3+ days a week. I think going to the gym, getting the walks in, will make me feel so much better in myself. Even if I'm not losing weight or I'm not losing inches, going and knowing that I'm doing that for myself, taking that time for myself, I think it's really, really positive, and it has had a positive impact on me before when I used to do it. So yeah, I really want to do that. Spend quality time on my own. So me and Pat will just, you know, we'll have dinner and then we'll sit on the sofa and watch TV, which is really nice. I like spending time together, but equally it means that I don't film, or I don't do journaling, or I don't meditate. And those are things that I really love, and those are things that make me me, and vice versa. Pat really wants to play the Xbox more, but don't want to read his book, or do things on our own that we just don't necessarily make the time for on a weekday, because you can get lazy, you come home from work and you think, oh, let's just chill out. But actually, if we actually sat down and said, right, tonight I'm going to spend an hour meditating, you can spend an hour playing Xbox or whatever, then it's really nice just to find that extra time for yourself. Equally in the morning, if I go to the gym and I get back with time, I could sit down and do some journaling on my own with a cup of tea or whatever, a cup of coffee. But yeah, it's all about finding that extra time for ourselves as individuals too. And then spend quality time with Pat. So when I was studying, we used to set aside like an evening a week that we would spend quality time together. Obviously living together, we are together every day, but quality time to me is putting your phone down, not watching the same show you watch all the time, watching a film or playing a game, just doing something different from your normal day-to-day life. So it's like a little mini date night in the week, or, you know, we could play a game that we've got, we could play a quiz, or we can just talk, or, you know, we can make dinners together, like different things that we can just do to spend quality time in the week where we put our phones away, just shut off from everything else and just focus on each other. I think it's really important. And again, obviously we go for walks and stuff, but having one specific evening where we just have the whole evening just focus on each other, I think that's really, really important to do. Spend more time with friends and family. Again, like life just gets on top of you sometimes, and like where we're just busy with work and it's the winter and stuff, you can think, oh, I don't want to socialise this weekend, let's not do anything, and you end up not seeing anyone for ages. Or I get so busy that I don't message people, and I think it's the same the other way around, and so you end up not seeing your friends for a few weeks or a month even, and it's just like, okay, I need to make an effort to see people more, because when we're around our friends or our family, we have a really nice time, and I think it's really important to make memories with people, and also take lots of photos, because that's something I haven't done for ages. So I've got 3 things here that kind of go together. So I've got journal, manifestation and meditation. Meditation is something I actually love. What I'd like to do is finish a workout, when I finish doing weights, get on the treadmill for like 30 minutes and just put like a meditation affirmation kind of video on, just to kind of like refocus my mind that day. And again, meditation in the evening is something I like to do, but I don't do it because I go to bed with Pat and he hates it. But actually, if he's on TikTok, I can just put my headphones in and listen to something for 10 minutes. Journaling and manifestation is something that I haven't done for a long time, but I do really, really like it. I got a new journal last year that allows me to do it like a little brain dump, and I also got a new one for Christmas from one of my family members. And yeah, I just thought I can work on that. I said to Pat, what we should really do is get into bed like an hour before we want to go to sleep. I mean, he doesn't have to do this, but I just think it's a good idea. And spend half an hour doing something that we individually want to do, so he can read a book or go on TikTok, and I can journal, meditate, and then spend half an hour just like having a cuddle and a chat, you know, just to wind down before bed. But yeah, those are things that I really want to do. Then we've got financial. So the first one is no credit card debt. So I actually managed to pay off my credit card at the end of December, and I want to keep it that way. It's something like, it's a bad habit that I've just always got into, where I don't have much left over at the end of the month, so I use my credit card, and you're constantly paying it off. Obviously it was Christmas and things like that, so I managed to pay it off at the end of December, and I want to keep it that way. And then I've got get a pay rise, which would be great, wouldn't it? I mean, I did have one end of October this year. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, obviously, but hopefully by the end of the year, which goes hand in hand with something else in my work section, but that's just specific, so it is a financial thing. And then I've put savings of $3,000 by the end of the year. Now, I actually have debts and things like that I'd really like to pay off. I'm not going to be paying them off, like finishing. I've got a loan, and it won't be finished until I'm 28. I'm turning 25 tomorrow, so I've got 3 years left to pay. I'd really like to like clear it down, or just, you know, clear it completely if I can, which makes savings harder, but I'm at a point now where I've got no credit card debt, but I should be able to save a little bit each month. So I'd like to be able to save up to $3,000 this year. That's just my plan. I did used to use the app Plum, and that was really good. I actually managed to save $1,000 in just a year, in a job where I was earning almost half what I'm earning now. It's a bit different now because we do have bills to pay, but yeah, I think it's doable. Plum, if Plum can save me £1,000 this year, and I can save $2,000 separately, that's my $3,000. So that's my aim. We'll see. Then I've got paid to take mum and dad away. So it's my parents' 30th wedding anniversary this year, and I want to take them away for a weekend with Pat, obviously. Just the 4 of us. I said to them Europe, but they're not happy about Europe. They want to go somewhere in the UK, so it's cheaper. But then equally, I said to Pat the other day, sometimes Europe can be cheaper than the UK. It just depends. I've said to them, think about it, let me know where they want to go. The anniversary is in July, but we're probably going to go in September time, because me and Pat are away in June, they're away in June, like, you know, it's just a busy time. So we'll leave it till September, but obviously I want to get something booked in. And I've got do not spend on unnecessary items. So obviously it's my birthday tomorrow, we are going to London. There's a few bits that I want to get. In Selfridges, I want to get some Refy bits. I'll just see what's there, really. I just want to treat myself to a few new bits, but that's what I'll do, maybe Skims. But that's it, and I'm going to stop spending until probably before we go on holiday. We're going on holiday in June, so I don't want to buy any more clothes now because I want to start losing weight, and I don't want to buy clothes and have to buy loads more later on in the year. So I'm just going to try and save and not spend money on silly things. I mean, I've got my nails done for my birthday because I had them done for Christmas. I won't get them done after this until holiday, all I do each month is I get a wax and I get my eyebrows done every 2 months. So yeah, hopefully I can kind of cut back on unnecessary spending. We're going to try and go out a little bit less. Like, we don't really go out that much anyway, but I feel like if I go out, I want to go out and do something big. We're going to cut back on that. We're going to have, we talked about having like date nights once a week or once a fortnight even. But like, I said to Pat, like, even be like just in the flat on a Saturday and say, okay, tonight I'm going to put some makeup on, we're going to have a date night, we're going to make some pizzas and like just make it a special night rather than just like, okay, we're going to sit and do nothing. Because it can get quite boring and quite like depressing when you just sit in all weekend. So doing things like that, inviting friends round or just going to get a coffee, like little things that aren't expensive that like mean a lot. And I don't need to buy anything. I said obviously there's things like skincare and that I will replace if I run out of it because it's helpful. But yeah, I'm going to stop spending on silly little things, if that makes sense. So then work, I've got 3 things in here. I've got get a promotion. I was promoted in October of 2020, so I don't know how likely it is for me to get a promotion this year, but I have high hopes and I really, really like to get promoted this year. So fingers crossed that happens and we keep working hard and see where we get. And then equally get a pay rise. That's why I put this on here, because if I do get promoted, then that would hopefully come with a pay rise. So I kind of want them to go hand in hand. But I just put it under 2 sections. I put it in the financial section because obviously more money is a financial thing. But yeah, so fingers crossed for that. I'm just going to keep working hard and see how we get on. I've been in my job for a year now, so yeah, we'll just see what opportunities come up. And then I've got to spend more time creating YouTube and TikTok. So I actually love making YouTube videos. It's my creative outlet. I'm not very creative, but YouTube, not so much TikTok, so I'm not that good at it. But YouTube and like doing makeup is my creative outlet. So that's something I want to spend more time on, makeup as well. I just thought of a new thing I want to do on my TikTok where I do like a shop my stash. I've got so many products in my makeup collection that I don't use, that I used to love. So I'm going to go through and like do a full face of products I haven't used for a while. And just try out products I haven't used for a while on my TikTok. So yeah, make sure you look over there. I'll be doing that soon, probably next weekend I'll start that, but yeah, I'm excited to try that. And yeah, I just want to spend some more time focused on making content because I do like it and I really like looking back on like my videos myself, so even for that purpose I like it. And then home, I've got to get into a good cleaning routine. Me and Pat are really good at cleaning, like we clean once a week. And we are going to try a new cleaning routine. So usually we do some rooms each on a Sunday and then we swap and do the other rooms the next week, if that makes sense. So for example, I do the kitchen, he does the bathroom this week, and then next week we swap. But we're actually going to do a new thing just to try it monthly. So I'll have the kitchen in January, Pat has the bathroom in January, and it's not a monthly clean, we'll clean as and when we see fit. So like the kitchen, we'll clean the sides every day after dinner. But it's dusting the surfaces and all of that kind of stuff. If I think, okay, it's dirty now, I haven't cleaned it in 9 days, then I can clean it. But actually doing it every week isn't always necessary. So yeah, I think we're going to test that out. And then I put get mould-free furniture, lol, sort the spare room, make up filming space. So we had an issue with mould in our flat. It is a new build, and they said that it's apparently an issue of new builds. We've got a dehumidifier in here which has worked wonders, but our spare room still has 2 bits of furniture that are mouldy and it's just not great. One of them's got our bedding and towels in and one's got our makeup in, so I really want to get new stuff just so we can then like keep it mould free, get all the damp out of that room so I don't want mould in my makeup. But yeah, that's a random goal, but it really would help me because that spare room depresses me quite a lot when I go in there. It just feels damp, and like I think the damp furniture doesn't help that. And then I've clicked keep it tidy mind, which is true. I feel like if your house is tidy and you wake up in a tidy bedroom, you feel a lot tidier in the brain. So I think yeah, that's one of my goals for this year too. So I'm just going to show you this like health/food goals tracker. So basically what I've done is I've put the little things in as little subheadings. I will have the bread one in here in a bit. I'll put it on the screen so you can see. But I've done gym-3 times a week, and I've done bullet points. I've put 1, 2, 3. And then if I say I go on Monday, for example, I will just tick. So yeah, at the top there, I've got gym 3 times plus a week. If I go on Monday, I will just tick off that, and then I'll put Monday. And then for example, I'll do legs in cardio. And then if me and Pat go for a 45-minute walk that night, I'll say Monday. And then I've had 1 tea. I'll put Monday tea. Okay, and then on Monday we're going to have tuna pasta bake, so I could tick that and put Monday tuna pasta bake. Because then I can just track it. Obviously this is on my iPad, but it will sync to my phone, and I can be like, okay, so alright, we're going to go for a walk on Wednesday. We need to do a 30-minute and 1 hour. Oh, it's 8 o'clock, let's just do a 30-minute walk, for example. So that's something that I thought would be really, really helpful. I will add the bread bit on there as well, and I might add it for like other little bits. And I might do a separate goals with like actual smart targets on there, like be this weight by this time, but then I feel like it's a lot of pressure when you do things like that, or like get a promotion by, again, I feel like it's a lot of pressure. So yeah, that is my goals for the year. And I will just show you my vision board as well. I'll pop that on the screen for you. I did put this on my TikTok because I'm not very good at it, I won't lie. But I just think it's really nice to do. I had one before that I'd done beginning of 2021, obviously that was 2 years ago. But yeah, this one just has, so I've got on the top there, water bottles. I do drink a lot of water, but I just want to maintain that. I've got a little quote that says, "I'm creating the life of my dreams," just a little positive affirmation there. On the far right, I've got long, healthy hair. My hair is just not at a good place right now, so I really want to get it to a healthy point and get it growing again. As you can see, I've got a picture of the gym. I want to get strong. Self-love club. I want to have some more self-love and confidence in myself. Dream big, work hard, never give up. That's all about, work, getting promoted, focusing on myself, things like that. The little engagement ring. I don't think I'm going to get engaged this year, but it's more of like a commitment, strong relationship kind of thing. We've got the girl there drinking water. That is more like a skincare thing, where she's got like the face mask on. And the bottom right is a picture of Malta, because we're actually going to Malta in June. So yeah, that's an actual achievable goal that I know I'm going to do. But yeah, so that is all of my goals for 2023. Like I said, comment down below and let me know what your goals are. And yeah, that's it. I hope to see you all really soon when I actually do make another video. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and don't forget to hit subscribe down below. Comment down below, let me know your goals, and if you have any the same as mine, I'd love to hear it. And yeah, I'll link my other 2 previous ones if you want to go and check them out as well. And yeah, thanks all for watching, and I'll see you all really soon.